Okay, and we are live. Okay, so hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Joshua and this is Rooftop. In this workshop, we're going to be painting Gond deers. So, for that, I have this book called Art Ventures of Gond Elementary, and we'll be painting yet another page from this book. So, today we will be painting these deers right here. So, let's start and see how we go about it. Oops. Okay, there you go. Oh, hello, Mega. So today we're painting these Gond deers. Now Gond art comes from the state of Madhya Pradesh, and this style particularly, it has quite a lot of uh, textures in them. But if you look at the designs over here, they have some very intricate designs in this type of art. So to start off this painting, I will start off by painting the larger colors first. So either green or the orangish red color. So I think I'll start with the green. So I'll take some green. But I don't want the green to be too vibrant also. So for that, I will take a little bit of brown color separately. I have burnt sienna over here. And yeah, so I'll first start by mixing this and see whether the color I get is the color I want. So I'll take a bit of brown color here, mix it in this green, or I can take this to the side and just mix it. Because what happens is when you mix brown and green color, it sort of neutralizes the color, so the color doesn't become very vibrant. It dulls it out a bit, but it still keeps that freshness, you could say. So let me see here. We might need to add some white color. Yeah, so I'll add a bit of white. I'll just take some white color here separately. And I will mix this white into the green that I have. Just like this. I'll mix it. You can see it's not very vibrant. It is a bit bright, but not vibrant. So I'll take a bit more brown and mix it in here. We'll see just how much of this brown we would need to get the right amount for the shade. So I'll mix a bit more white color. Okay, this seems good enough. Now I'll add a bit of water to it so that I can spread it easily and it won't, dry out too quickly also. Okay, so over here, this seems like a decent color. Maybe add a bit more white, just a little bit more, and we're ready to go. Yeah. So I'll take this and just put it down like that. Now if you want, you can add a bit of yellow color also into this. So now let me show you what will happen if I mix a bit of yellow into this green color that I have made. We can see the color change quite drastically as well. So it will still remain green, but it will have a bit of this yellowish touch, perhaps you could call it. So Megha, have you tried making any new paintings? Is this Megha or Kashinath that is, using this account? Let's see if I add this, it becomes a little bit more vibrant. Now I don't have the colors to make the exact same color perfectly, but we'll go with something similar. There's no harm in that. It's Kashinath. Oh, okay. Hello, Kashinath. Early in the morning, we had a pencil shading workshop, in case you missed it. It's over here as well. I will just put a little bit down here. Just like this. And then over here as well, we can paint this area down. Just like that. And then the same thing for the nose and mouth also. Just be a bit careful over here since there are much smaller areas. So you don't want to you don't end up painting inside of the eye. And then you can use the tip or the corner of the brush to do some finer outlines. Yeah, so Kashinath, as I was saying, did you happen to see the morning workshop we had? And then I can paint this area here. You're not there in that stream. Oh, okay, no problem. Since you had told me last time that you were interested in, pencil, I had asked you. This, and I can add this back. It's been a while since I've kept some music in the background. Okay, there you go, like that. That should be good enough. And then the ears also. Just take this color and then paint the ears. Oh, it's okay if you can't attend the morning stream. You can always, Just go back and watch the video whenever you're free or whenever you wake up. Because over here 11, 10, 9, so I think it must be 8:30 over there when I start the morning stream. So it is pretty early, which is understandable. Okay, so that looks pretty good so far. Okay, now I'll clean my brush. And then I will take some red and orange, red and yellow, and mix orange. That's a little too much red. And then I'll take some yellow color as well. Okay. With some paint on my hand also. Yeah. So like I said, we are doing Goan art, which has come from the state of MP or Madhya Pradesh in India. And this style tends to draw a lot of animals, especially in this drawing or in this style of drawing. Okay, so I'm mixing my color over here in case you're wondering. I'll take a little bit of green and mix it in just to darken this color a little bit. So I'll just put this color here, mix it up nicely. Yeah, there you go, that's a good color. I'll put a bit of water in it so that it's not too dry or not too thick, but just enough to spread it around nicely. Okay. Now I can start. Oh, look at that. That looks lovely. Like this. We can take a bit more. Now if you see red color or red and yellow, these colors tend to have a lot of transparency in them, which means that you can see the paper underneath even after painting it. So you would need to add a couple of layers. Like if you look at this, you can see how flat and matte it looks, whereas here you can see a couple of strokes in between. So that is the opaqueness and this is the transparency. Nice. This side also. Then here so when we give an outline also, right, we'll try to do it in one long stroke. That way we can have a much nicer outline to it. Oh, that came out a little bit, but it should be fine. have enough paint here. Like this. And then the same thing here. And then we can pull this down. Okay, and then for the tail, I'll start by covering areas I have already painted and then go for the rest, you could say. Like that. And now the ears we won't be painting red, we will be painting the ears green in color. Oh, look at that, such a lovely outline. This kind of looks like wine red. And if you see, the transparency also gives quite the effect. So even when you paint using acrylics, whether it is an Indian style art or whatever the painting may be about, you can find ways to use this transparency to get some really cool finishes. Now I can just retouch some of these lines. I forgot to do the legs here. Okay. No problemo. We can do this right here first. We'll finish wherever we need to put red. Now for those of you who do not have the book, you can try drawing this in a sheet of paper and then paint along with me as well. And for those of you who are interested in getting this, you can have a look at the link in the description. Like that. Okay. Now I'll come back and take this green color that I was initially using. Make sure I remove all this red. You wouldn't want any red color again mixing with this, because then it will just change the color entirely and just make the whole process more difficult for you. They go like this, and then the same thing here for the ears. And then for this ear as well. Just like that. Okay. One second. Okay. Now, if you want, you can either use a pen, or you could use maybe even your paints as well to do the next step that I'm going to show you. So before I start doing anything inside, I just want to start off by doing the eyes over here. Just like this. And then we can add a few lines this side. So now we can start adding these textures inside as well, or these designs. So we'll be doing little arcs like this, and wherever these two arcs meet, I can just zoom in a bit and show you. Yeah. So wherever these two arcs meet, we can start a new one from there. Now this doesn't have to be the same way it is in the reference, but you can use the help of this to then further create your design over here. These designs also actually build up to quite a lot of the painting. Because while you're doing some simple, repetitive designs, it also adds a very artistic touch to it as well. Just like this. So you see, already it's starting to look pretty good. And then over here, same thing this side as well. And now we can start turning this around. So you can see how this is going to the right, this is going towards the bottom. So now over here, we can have this start facing the left side. And there you go. Now you see how it's starting to move leftwards. Just like this. So now this we need to do for the entire body of the deer, and each one of these designs I'm going to add right about 5 strokes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then here we see that there's where these two parts meet. So I'll start again over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the same thing here. Just like this. What happened, Kashinath? You wanted to say something? Like that. And then we can keep spreading it out like this. 5. Now you can start from any one of these 3 parts over here. So I'll start from the left one. 3, 4, 5, and then over here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when you arrive at a point like this, then you take either one of these 2 corners. So since the hooves are facing the right side, I'll start from the left and let it go towards the right. Same thing here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go, just like that. It's easy, it's simple. We have some solid colors for the motifs that are there, and then for the designs on the inside we have a lot of these curves in it. Okay, and then I'll do the same thing here. Again, try to keep it a little bit directional, like how over here the head is looking right, so I've made this start from the right and then come towards, facing the left. So I'm making this go in the opposite direction, then I'm making it come down, then go towards the left where the body is going, and then down to the legs, and then right again to the hooves, in that sense. Oh, you're trying to draw the deer, but it looks like a dinosaur now. That's okay. You're still starting off. You will have a few hiccups here and there, but just keep drawing and it will get better. This. So for this I'll add 6 lines instead of 5, 6 to 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then over here again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now these also you can make them much wider also, so it doesn't have to be so small. You can stretch them a little bit. So for example over here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. So you see how long these are. Then I'll do the same thing here. Just like that. And then here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then here. Then again from the corners. Yeah, just like that. So now when you try to draw this, right, these designs on the inside, try to keep them in a way equidistant from each other. So like try to make them parallel in a sense. Same thing here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Instead also I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then again. Just like this. So you see I'm leaving a break between these two legs, but I'm still continuing it in the same or in a similar manner. And then I'll finish these legs as well. Yeah, just like that. And these ears, I can add some horizontal lines like this. And the same thing over here as well. And for the tail, now these green color legs also. There you go, perfect. No, there is no such thing as good enough or the best or anything like that. It's your drawing at the end of the day, Kashinath. So regardless of what you make, whether you're happy with it or not, always feel free to send. So it's not a competition. It's just you sharing the work that you've done and maybe a work that you like also. We do not have any set of it. It has to be this level for you to send it, or it needs to be done in a certain way for you to send it. If you're happy with your drawing, if you like it, very well, go ahead and send it. That's all that matters. So yeah. Okay, now I will take my paintbrush. I'll take a smaller one this time. And I will take some yellow color. Hold on. Because now I'll make some orange. So I will take the red color that I have and mix it in this yellow. Be a little bit more. And I'll paint this only for the red color one. The very end of each design, I will paint that orange in color like this, only for the very last ones. Select this over here. Just like that. It doesn't need to be very bright, just lighter than the red color. Same thing this side. Then here, over here, you can see how nice it's starting to look. Look at that. You're already getting this sort of three-dimensional kind of effect. Then I'll add a bit onto the toes. Oh, of course, and for this ear, there you go, look at that. Look at how lovely that looks. Okay, and then after this, I will take a thinner brush. Make sure I remove as much water as I can. Mix a little bit of orange in it. I'm mixing yellow and orange. I'll take some white color maybe, just to thicken this out. Yeah, look at that. Look at how lovely that looks. So simple but so intricate at the same time. I think I'd say Gond and Charial art are one of my favorite styles of Indian art. Ooh. And then over here, I'll just make this a little lighter since it's not quite visible. Yeah, there you go. Oh, over here as well. Nice. Yeah, that's what I told you. It's a very simple but intricate kind of artwork that no matter what you draw, as long as you do it, with these designs in it and these few highlights added to it, it's gonna look insane. Like even I didn't realize how good it looks up until I just looked at my screen and saw it from the top view. And that looks very impressive. Okay, and now I'll take some white color here. I seem to have some green color mixed in my white. Okay, so you can see these centers over here where these designs start. Over there I will be adding white color to it. So here, just like this. So why don't you guys tell me which is your, you could say, favorite Indian art style? And there are many of them, and you do not need to be a fan of each and every one of them. But if you were to choose one style that you really like, what would that be? And for me, I said I would say Gond and Cherial art. What would it be for you? Also, just to clarify, just because I said these are my favorite ones does not mean I don't like the other ones. Just that this style sort of sits with me better. Yeah, look at that. Is there anything else I'm missing? Not over here. I will add just a little bit of white because I'd messed up the eye a little bit. Perfect. So there you go. This is our Gond art. Look at that. Look at how lovely that looks. Pichwai. Pichwai is also a really good one. I really like Pichwai as well. Especially the lotuses that they have. So yeah, there you go. This is our Gond painting that we have done, our Gond deers. So let me know what you think about these artworks and maybe which one do you like. I'm not familiar with Indian art styles. That's okay. That's why I'm here. So this one that we did today is the Gond art of the Indian, that is framed incorrectly. So from the Indian styles of paintings that we have in India, this is the Gond art style, in which we have a lot of these textures and designs inside of it. And let me show you a bit more now that you've said that. Is this dry? Okay, it's dry. So this is also a type of Gond painting. Whatever illustrations you see in this book, they're all Gond art. Even this is the artist, Venkatraman Singh Shyam. And here we can see the color palettes that they use, some of the illustrations or the paintings done in the Gond art style. And then here we have some patterns also. Now, since this is the elementary version, we do not have it's not very detailed, it's just enough so that kids can learn. And if you'd like to see some more detailed books like this, we have the essential versions and the expert ones. So the essential is for beginners, the elementary is for children. So the entire book is made in a very story kind of format, so it's easier for them to understand. And then the essential is for beginners, and then we have the expert ones for who already are in a way familiar with Gond art and want to level their paintings up even more. So yeah, I could say it's another masterpiece. Thank you. I'm really glad you like it. Yeah. So again, this is the Art Ventures of Gond. If you would like to get this, it's there in the description. If not, just grab a piece of paper and join me, honestly. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all again at 5:30. So take care and bye-bye.